All right, we're going to feature Joe. Let me take just a minute and introduce these people to you up here. For those that, how many sing the Jubilee Quartet? Okay. Now this is the original Jubilee Quartet. We started in 1992. I think that's what we figured out. I had been there a long time, and I kept telling Mr. Dreyer, I said, we need a gospel quartet in here. And so I found Tim somehow, or he came to me, but anyway, I found Tim. He was the first one we hired. We had to have a tenor singer, we knew that. Tim was living in Asheville, North Carolina at the time. And he came over and auditioned, I mean, just blew us away. I think he is one of the greatest tenor singers you'll ever hear anywhere.
Absolutely.
And, how many of y'all remember the King's Boys? All right, Tim was one of the original members of the King's Boys. That was back then. He was a young kid, and he talked like a little old girl back then. After he grew up a little bit, he started talking more like a woman. We hired him to come sing tenor for us, and we love him. Right now he's living in Birmingham, Alabama, and we hadn't sung together in about 12 years, and we are so, you can't believe how proud we are to see our friend Tim and his lovely wife Liz out there. I want you to make them welcome here in Riverbend. And if it wasn't for Joe, I'd be the oldest one up here, so I'm really, really thankful for Joe.
One for him, I'd be the ugliest.
Oh, no. Well, Joe, you ain't talked in 20 years, and now you have to come out with something like that. That's awful.
It just kind of rolled out.
I don't know if y'all have noticed, but Joe's not hearing too good tonight, and I'm going to tell you why. His little grandson spent the night with him last night, and Marcia, his wife out here, has been teaching the little grandchild to be mannerly, and she told him, now son, when you need to use the bathroom, I want you to just say you need to whisper. Well, Joe didn't know anything about that, so last night he was laying in bed with his grandson. His grandson woke him up and he said, Papa, I need to whisper. Poor old Joe was about half asleep, and he said, well, just whisper in Papa's ear. Well, he did, and so now if you're going to say something to Joe, you have to get his attention. Oh, that was awful, Joe. Marcia, I can't believe you did that. And I got a book I've got on Brian here, but I'm not going to tell you all that. But just to let you know, he is single, and he's loaded, got lots of money. I mean, he's just got lots of money. He don't have a wife, so he's been saving it all.
Hey, he's got a new house.
Got a brand new house. He's paid his driveway. Yeah, and he's got most of his teeth. And he's from Greenville. He's from Greenville, Florida, and really, we've been trying to get him married for I don't know how long. So if any of you girls out there looking, come see me after we get through.
I told him to quit telling everywhere. Anytime we'd end up at a wedding together, he'd start punching me and saying, "You're next." So I thought I had him broke from that when I told him next time we're at a funeral, I started punching him and saying, "You're next, you're next."
These guys never talk until tonight.
I'm the only one nice.
You probably, the night's not over though, Tim. All right, I shouldn't ask this, but does anybody have a request?
We'll sing anyhow.
Okay. That's probably a good thing. All right, well, I'll tell you what let's do. Let's feature Joe on one. This is an old song everybody knows. You can help us sing if you want to. Joe might need the help. It's one called Just a Little Talk with Jesus.
Well, that ain't a B flat, is it?
I told you E flat.
I told you B flat.
Your grandson must have whispered in my ear, too. I can't hear you. What's your saying? All right, B flat.
I once was lost in sin, but Jesus took me in, and the little light from heaven filled my soul. It filled my heart in love and wrote my name above, and And just a little talk with Jesus makes you whole.
Now let us
Have a little talk with Jesus.
let us
Tell him all about our trouble.
He will
Hear our faintest cry.
He will
Answer by and by.
Now when you
Feel a little farewell turning.
then you
Know a little fire is burning.
you'll
Find a little talk with Jesus makes it right. I may have doubts and fears, my eyes may fill with tears, but Jesus is a friend who watches day and night. I go to him in prayer, he knows my every care, and just a little talk with Jesus makes it right.